What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about Niecey, Nash. I also want to talk about Joe Budden. He fires back at Tahiri, but I will cover that when I get to Marriage Bootcamp. I didn't miss like the last 2 episodes of the show, you guys, so we gonna get off into that. How are you guys doing on this marvelous Friday, honey? Let's get off into Niecey Nash. Niecey Nash just married a woman. I didn't even know Niecey Nash was gay, bisexual. I had no clue. Does it matter? No. I love me some Niecey Nash. She seems very, I don't know. She seems very down to earth and funny and relatable. That's what I really love about Niecey Nash. I don't know, people is judging her new relationship with this lady. I think her name is Jessica Betts, and they saying that she knew the woman when she was married to her husband. I believe his name is Jay Tucker. Just because she knew this woman when she was married, that doesn't mean she was having an affair on her man. They was probably just friends. But my thing is this, right? Why is everybody gay? Like in the 90s, people were scared to come out. Okay. Now everybody is gay. Everybody, likes some of everybody. Okay. And I don't know, you guys. I think it's because we are in 2020. I guess people feel more comfortable about, being sexually fluid. And, it's a good thing, but I'm just like, I'm not buying that everybody is gay. It just seemed like it's convenient for them. I'm not saying this necessarily applies to Niecey Nash, but is it just me, or do it just seem like everybody is popping up gay, or they like both sexes? It's just a lot of that going on, honey, to each its own, but it just looks very convenient is all I could say for some of these people, honey. But what do y'all think about Miss Niecey Nash, honey? Do you think she was seeing Miss Jessica Betts while she was with her husband? Okay, so what do y'all think about that? Do you feel like, their relationship is genuine? It seems like she really likes the lady. They've been friends, posting pictures on Instagram together. I guess the lady is a singer. I looked at a few other people videos. They said that Niecey Nash married down because this girl Jessica Betts ain't got no money, and she probably is gonna be spending up Niecey Nash's coins. But hell, that's on Niecey Nash, okay? That's on her, honey, okay? But I don't know. A lot of people don't feel like their relationship is genuine. I don't know enough about their relationship. I just know that they were friends first, and that is kind of how you want to get married. You want to be friends with the person first, and if this is somebody that's making her happy, she feels closer, to them. Hell, all is fair, honey. Go on and do you, Miss Niecey Nash, honey. What I got to say about it, honey? Okay. All I got to say is, honey, we have yet another woman crossing over to the lady pond because you niggas can't get it together, okay? I'm just playing. I know y'all like, girl, shut up. We ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, though, I can't make these things up. What is up with y'all? Me and y'all ain't pleasing us no more. Okay, we got to go out and get a stud. Okay, we got to go and make it happen that way, honey. I don't know. I can't do it, honey. I love the big stick, honey. Okay, I do. I be dragging y'all ass, but Miss Robinson loves the big stick. And a real big stick. Ain't no fake dildo motherfucker over here. We can't do that over here. All right, so let's get to Marriage Bootcamp. You guys, this will be for season 17, episodes 9 and 10. I'm going to combine them. Before we get to the episode, Joe Budden, honey, he didn't fire back at Miss Tahiri, and he says that she's lying. She's a clout chaser. She's a check chasing fool. He says that they both were abusive to each other, honey, in the relationship. I believe Joe. I believe she was probably abusive to him too, because you don't just have that situation with Vado and then you don't do shit either. I see it in Tahiri, you guys. I see where she could be abusive, you know, in her relationships too. And my issue with Tahiri is she tries to act like too much of a victim. Like that last episode of Marriage Bootcamp that came on, last night? I wasn't here for it. I got a few things to say about it, but we go get off into, episode 9 first. Okay. What y'all think about that? Y'all believe Joe Budden, or do you believe Tahiri, or some of both? I think that they both, you know, abused each other. I just feel like Tahiri more or less is just trying to, you know, just be the sole victim in the situation. And honey, you got to take responsibility for your actions. But honey, we will get to that. So we see Medina and Tahiri, they get to talking about, you know, keeping it real. And then Medina ends up telling Tahiri, you know, keeping it real can be a cop out. A lot of people are not as real, you know, as they think. I agree with what he was saying to her. I was kind of looking at Medina and Tahiri talking, and not that anything inappropriate was going on, but I'm looking at Tahiri like, why you don't choose guys like Medina? Why do you get all these rappers? You keep getting the same guy over and over again. Sis, ain't you tired? Get you a man like Medina, honey. Get you some chocolate, honey. You claim you like chocolate, honey. That would be the chocolate to get. We see the other couples, they pretty much getting prepared for the lie detector test. We see Davon and Phaedra, they are cooking breakfast together, and Davon says to Phaedra, does it bother you that Medina talks to every girl in the house? He's not talking to them inappropriately. See, this is the problem with Davon. He's childish. Hazel is childish. They both deserve each other. They both cancel each other out. Phaedra had a very mature response. She says that she doesn't micromanage men or her relationships. And I agree. You should never feel in a relationship you have to micromanage somebody. Like you're not their boss. You know, you don't own them. So like, it's just a inappropriate way, in my opinion, to be in a relationship, to be worried about, you talking to some bitch. What was you talking to her about? And a man acting like that, that's whack. You got low self-esteem. You need to be by yourself. You don't never need to act like that and be in a relationship. You look a fool. And I actually saw a woman act like that. I was in my 20s and she just looked all types of stupid. Okay. Acting like that. And I'll never forget, she was, were you talking to my husband, and were you doing this, and what was y'all talking? Bitch, shut up. And turns out the girl was nothing but a hoe. You know, it's always the hoes. Always the hoes that want to know what you doing. Bitch, what are you doing? Okay? Because the people that act like that, you guys, 9 times out of 10, they be the ones cheating and cutting up, acting a fool, honey. But moving on to the next situation, honey. So we see Hazel, you know, she gets to confronting Davon about talking to Phaedra, and you talking to another bitch about your bitch. And she's very insecure. I think we can pretty much look at Hazel and get that opinion of her. You know, just very childish, like I said, her and him. And I was annoyed with it. It's like, girl, if you gonna be acting like that, you don't need to be in the relationship. I just think that behavior, and some people, they like that behavior, you guys. And that's how you know that type of person is toxic, because they want their partner, you know, to be jealous. And I ain't got time for that childish ass, toxic ass, low self-esteem ass shit. It's stupid, and I ain't got time for it. We see Davon, he's basically trying to let Hazel know nothing inappropriate was going on. We were just talking. Phaedra tries to calm Hazel ass down. The bitch still ain't listening. I was just like, girl. Anyways, I saw some type of trailer to this Masika and Hazel conversation they're going to have that's going to take place on Zeus. Are you guys going to check that out? It looked like some bullshit. I won't be checking it out. If they give it to me for free, I will. But other than that, Zeus, y'all not get my coins for these ghetto heifers. I ain't got time for it. Masika, you need to make better career decisions. You need to get yourself together. Focus on that beautiful little girl you got. Stop arguing with Hazel. Hazel, I saw in the trailer why she what happened to her body? Did she just have her baby or something? I don't know, you guys, but she just looked weird. What kind of work did Hazel have done on her body? Her body was never like that. Maybe she just had her baby. I'm not trying to fat shame her or anything, but I don't know, you guys. Hazel's body has been like looking weird. Like this whole season of Marriage Bootcamp, she just looks funny. She don't look the same, the way that she used to. It was nothing wrong with her body, so I hope she didn't get no work done. It looked like she did though, honey. But girl, you need to get your money back, honey. Okay. So Judge Lynn basically has the boot campers ask questions about their spouses. Like for instance, they have Phaedra and she asks, this is the question she's going to ask Medina, I guess. Not going to ask Medina, but she's going to ask in the lie detector test about Medina. And her question is, does he like the current state of our relationship? And then Medina's question is going to be, does Phaedra want to be in a sexual relationship with me? Then we have Shonda. She basically is going to be asking, can she trust that Willie will be faithful for the rest of their lives? And it's so funny because they corrected Shonda. Judge Lynn told her, said, no, I don't think that you should ask that. You should ask, can Willie be faithful to Shonda going forward? And I thought that was a read and that was funny. And Shonda, that's what you should be asking. Willie, let's get to Willie. His question is going to be, can Shonda truly trust me again? And can she, truly forgive me for being a cheater? We got Hazel E and Davon. Hazel E wants to ask, is Davon using me for clout? And then Davon wants to ask, are you going to always have that feeling that I'm not good enough? And do you see me as a grown man or a little boy? And that is very interesting. We got Tahiri. She wants a question asked to Vado. Is he apologetic for putting his hands around my throat? And then Tahiri has another question of the question that they gave Tahiri, because they didn't even allow Vado to ask her any questions. I thought that was fucked up. That was one-sided. Once again, they was taking Tahiri's side because she was the woman. They didn't pay attention to her behavior this whole time. And I just felt like I was irritated and disgusted by that. But her question that she's going to be asked during the lie detector test is, do you accept physical violence as a normal part of a relationship? And I can answer that right now. She does, because why does she keep ending up in these situations? I'm not blaming her, you guys, but there is a pattern of behavior, and she keeps trying to make it like these men are so abusive, and they probably have been. I'm not excusing that, but as a woman, you have to pay attention to the things you are saying and doing in that relationship as well. And Tahiri has not did that. Dr. Ish, Judge Lynn told her, none of them have held her accountable, you guys, for her behavior. None of them have. And it's ridiculous. She's not really going to learn that way. She's going to learn that, well, he a man and, he shouldn't have hit me and I can hit him and throw apples and I can do whatever the hell I want to do. And, I'm the victim. No, it don't work like that. Like I saw a little clip where Tahiri got in her confessional and she starts feeling sorry for herself, talking about how she's always been abused by men verbally and physically. And I'm just like, Okay, what have you did, sis? Like, you gotta kind of take, some accountability for that. So we see Votto, he goes to take his test, and it was so funny because they was like, make sure security goes with Votto, when he takes his test. They was like treating Votto like he was some type of menace to society, and I was like, child, y'all is just doing too much. That man ain't gonna touch nobody. I really do feel like Votto learned his lesson. I really do. I could be naive, but I really do feel like he got the lesson. But I think Votto on this last episode, and I'll get to it more then, but I just felt like he was angry at how one-sided everything was, when it came to Tahiri. It was like they just treated her like this victim, but they ain't never let him ask no questions or voice his concerns or opinions on her. It was just very unfair how they did that. We see Phaedra, she goes and takes her test. Willie takes his. Davon takes his test. Tahiri takes her test. It comes back that 3 people was being deceptive in their tests. We see Hazel E. She's outside crying to Shonda that she feels like Davon is with her for clout. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of you bringing that shit up. We got Shonda, she confides in Hazel E. about her relationship with Willie and, can I trust him? Like, are we going to go home together? Hell yeah, you going home together. Okay, Shonda, you ain't going nowhere. Okay. Shit, who you think you fooling, Shonda? All right. So Dr. Ish and Judge Lynn told her they're going to have the boot campers, the men and the women go out to a club, but they will be going out separately. Now, before they got to the club, it was just so funny that Hazel E., she said that she thought that Phaedra didn't pass her lie detector test. I thought that was funny because, Phaedra kind of has a reputation for being a liar. So that shit was funny to me. So we see all the boot campers, out at the club. We see the men, they having a good time. The women having a good time. They, kind of talking to different guys, not being inappropriate, just being, cordial. We see Davon through the night, honey, and Davon can't handle his liquor, honey. He taking all these shots, all these drinks. He gets super drunk. Willie and Medina, they looking at him like he crazy. We see some type of woman that's trying to, talk to Davon, and, she was kind of feeling him. I guess she was attracted to him, but he was like, no, I got a girl. I'm not interested in all of that. Even women that was trying to talk to Willie and Medina, he scared them off, told them to go away. They got women and, they can't do nothing with you, girl. So, and then the one girl looked kind of thirsty because he had dismissed her and it seemed like she came back. I was like, girl, can't you take the hint? So Davon comes back home, honey. He drunk as hell. He could barely make it up the stairs. Soon as he get on his bed, honey, he just passes out, honey, on the bed. They have like a paramedic coming there to see what's up with him. I was like, damn, that's a damn shame. Yo, young ass can't handle your liquor. He all up in the confessional. I didn't eat that day. No, you can't handle your liquor, fool. Okay, and you knew you was going to do all that damn drinking. You should have ate something. Anyways, Hazel E. brings her crazy ass into the room. She's supposed to be spending the night with the girls, with Tahiri and them, in Tahiri's room, I believe. But no, she brings her insecure ass, to the room because she has to micromanage Davon. That's how they get down, honey. And she was just asking him, what did you do? What is wrong? And, why is the paramedic, why is there blood all on your pants? Was some bitch dancing on you that was on her period? I was like, girl, do you see how stupid you sound? Do you see how crazy and insecure and psycho you look? Like, girl, the man was throwing up. It was a part of the throw up. You going too many places. It just looked like she had no empathy for him. And I was like, child. Okay, so let's get to Marriage Bootcamp season 17, episode 10. This is like the last episode. Okay, so like I told y'all before, deception was indicated out of 3 of the boot campers. Davon, he failed his lie detector test. It turns out he is using Hazel for clout. He said that he may have been on some bullshit, when they first got together, but he has grown to love her. What do y'all think about that? I was like, I'm just sick of Davon and Hazel, honey. Okay, y'all both using each other. We see each other. That is what's going on, honey, in that relationship. And of course, Hazel, I knew it. And she got to doing the dramatics. I was like, girl, go on and sit your ass down because you ain't going nowhere, honey. Okay, Tahiri failed her lie detector test as well. The question was, do you accept physical abuse as being a normal part of a relationship? She said no, and the lie detector test confirmed that was a lie. That was a damn lie, and I'm not shocked by that. Tahiri is very delusional. She really does not get the part that she plays in a lot of her relationships. So that's something for her to figure out. She was trying to act all confused. Like, I don't get why it said I lied. I was telling the truth. No, girl, you keep ending up in these abusive relationships because you're not... you have accepted it as normal behavior. A lot of people, they do. They see enough of it. She said it several times on the show. She's grown up and, seen this type of stuff. And, it is what it is. You keep ending up in these situations, for a reason, because a part of you must feel like it is acceptable or you would have been in left. And before Vado put his hands around your throat, he was disrespectful to you, verbally. Both of y'all was disrespecting each other. So, girl... Honey, I am very shocked that Willie passed his lie detector test, honey. I am very shocked. Phaedra actually passed hers, honey. I was a little worried about my girl Phaedra, honey. We know Phaedra can't tell a little white lie here and there, honey, but she told the truth. She admitted that she does not want to have sexual relations with Medina. Remember that Bill Clinton? I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, right. Phaedra, what the hell were you doing on this show? Okay, I go up for you, Phaedra. I try to have your back. People say you fake, you're two-faced. 1 minute you Christian, next minute, you look a little loose. I don't know. The people have all types of opinions about Phaedra, but Phaedra, I just did not like how you came on this show with Medina and brought us all this bullshit. Like, if you knew you didn't want to have a sexual relationship with that man, then, like, what are we doing here? And that's what Medina said. Like, why are we here then? And why aren't you attracted to Medina? I think some of the girls were saying that Medina needs more of an edge. But you go get enough of pursuing them criminals, Phaedra, and defending them. So, girl, when you see a good man, girl, you need to be jumping on it, okay? Now, according to some of y'all are saying that Medina is not a good man. He actually lied about the story about his mother trying to sell his brother. I guess a YouTuber named Scotty, and I guess another YouTuber giving you the real tea. I don't really know his name that well. I don't watch his channel no more like that. And I don't watch Scotty either like that, but I guess they had Medina's brother on and they both interviewed him. I don't know what to believe, you guys. I was not there. So Medina says, that's what happened. The brother's saying something else. Honey, I don't know. So when we get to Tahiri, she had Vado's question of, was he sorry that he put his hands around her throat? Like I told y'all, I didn't like how they made everything about Tahiri and how she felt, and she's such a victim, and none of that is going to help Tahiri going forward in her relationships. It's just going to teach her that I can be abusive and a man shouldn't put his hands on me and I should get away with everything, and that is the wrong message to send out. I didn't like how they didn't allow her results to be like found out. Like with Vado, they wanted her to kind of open it up when she got a loan. Like, hell no, this is a reality show. We want to know the tea. Okay, I want to know, was Vado sorry? Okay, shit, make it make sense. I was annoyed with that. Let's get to who ended up getting a ring from who. Shonda ends up getting a ring from Willie. You know, I'm not shocked. I knew that, you know, they was going to work whatever they got going on out. They're going home together. Okay, we got Hazel. Hazel gives Davon a contract and a ring. And it's a management contract where she gets 30%, you know, because she feel like she done helped his career and helped a few other people's career. Those people, where are they at, Hazel? You have delusions of grandeur, sweetie, okay? And when I saw that stupid ass Davon, he signed it like the simp he is, honey, because simping ain't easy, okay? How you doing? Somebody got to do it, and I guess Davon is that boy. He signed that contract without really reading it. That's a damn fool for you. Phaedra says that Medina seemed very upset after the lie detector test. You think? Shit, bitch, you done wasted his time and our time. You should have gave that man some cootie cats, okay? I like how Medina did Phaedra's ass. He saw she was up to no good. She was on some bullshit. He didn't give her a ring, but she had a ring for him. Medina felt that Phaedra was sending a lot of mixed signals, and I agree with Medina. Phaedra, on the other hand, feels like Medina is a good guy, and he's very different from the other men that she has dated in the past, but, you know, she feels like he doesn't confront problems head on. I'm team Medina, so I'm with him not giving her ass a ring. You don't deserve one, okay? You don't deserve one. They agree, honey, to just be friends. And hell, that's what y'all been doing anyways. I knew it wasn't really no real relationship. I knew it. I could feel it, you know? So we have Tahiri and Vado. Tahiri is still talking about how Vado made a big mistake, you know, when he put his hands around her throat. And I'm like, when are you gonna admit to what you did? Okay, yes, he made a mistake. Like, how many more times are y'all gonna keep punishing this man about his mistake and bringing it up? I get it, you guys. I really do. Y'all know how I feel about domestic abuse, but I don't condone women putting their hands on men. And I felt like it was too much catering and babying Tahiri, and she was just irritating me. So, you know, once again, she confronts Vado, you know, about him putting his hands around her throat. She ends up keeping her ring for herself, and it's all about self-love and all this bullshit. I'm like, Tahiri is, what's that saying that Dame Dash always says? You sound smart to somebody dumb. That's how I feel about Tahiri. It was just going in one ear, you guys, and out the other. Vado is sitting up here like, what is going on? Why I can't say that? Y'all just, I don't know, you guys. They should have just left Vado at the hotel. What was the point of him standing up there listening to all of that? He didn't get to say nothing. He didn't get to voice none of his concerns. He didn't get to ask her no questions for the lie detector. Like, y'all already punished him by putting him in the damn hotel. So, like, why was he here? Y'all should have just sent the man home. It was stupid to me how they handled that shit. You got Dr. Ish still coming down on Vado. Well, brother, you know, you really messed up. She messed up when she threw them damn apples. What about that? Tahiri said, yeah, I threw apples at you, but you should have threw one at me back. You don't get it. You just shouldn't have did that, period. Own it. Damn. Whew, I think that's what everybody is so irritated about, you guys, when it comes to Tahiri. Ain't no damn ownership. Dr. Ish never held her accountable. Judge Lynn Toller didn't either. They babied her this whole fucking episode. I was over it. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about this episode of Marriage Boot Camp, honey. I believe this was the last episode. They got a secrets revealed next week. I probably won't speak on it unless I see something that, looks exciting. It probably won't be exciting, though. But y'all get down in those comments. Let me know how you felt about the video and what I had to say about all these people I talked about in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.